Integers.
An integer is a number that is not a fraction or a decimal. An integer can also be a negative or a positive.
As you can see, -2 minus -7 equals 5. That's because negative minus a negative equals a positive. As you can see, you add like terms, yes. And as you do 7 humps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you get 5.
And as you see, you would start from somewhere like here, 4, and you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that would make 2. And that would mean -4 plus 6 would equal 2.
Good job.
Integers by Kayla Merman and Shan. Adding integers.
Adding integers is like owing money. If you had to owe $5 and have $3, it would be like this. -3 plus 3 equals -2. And then on a number line, it will look like this. Yeah.
Subtracting integers.
To do this, you need to do keep change. Example, -5 minus 2. You need to change the minus to a plus and turn the 2 into a -2. The answer will be -7.
Adding negative integers.
When you add a negative with a negative, you get a negative. Example, -5 plus -6 equals 11. Think of it like if you owe $5 and you owe $6, you owe $11. Number line, -6 plus 5, -5 equals 11. This is the number line.
The end.
Integers.
An integer is a number with no decimal or fraction. Example, 7 is an integer. 7 over 1 is a fraction. That doesn't go. That's not an integer. 0.7 is a decimal. That's not an integer.
An integer can be positive or negative.
When you add a negative and a positive, think of it by owing money.
Here is an example. 5 plus 6. Don't count 5. The first number is not counted.
An integer can be a negative. -7 plus -2 equals 9.
Integers.
Integers are numbers that are not fractions or decimals.
They can be
added or subtracted.
Step 1. Draw a number line to answer your question. Right now we'll be doing -3 plus 5. On a number line, if you're adding, move to the right. If you're subtracting, move to the left. This is if there's one added number and positive number and one negative number. Put a dot on the number that is before the sign, then move left or right according to the sign and the number after it.
Step 2. Solve the problem. This is how we solve it. -3 plus 5. 5 minus 3 equals 2. So the answer is 2.
Let's try one together. -5 plus 7.
Start at -5 and end at 1.
Did you find the answer? The
The
answer is 2. The end.
Integers.
by Nicole, Anthony, and Elisa.
This is an integer. These are not integers. An integer is a number that is not a fraction or a decimal.
Integers can be positive or negative. This is a positive and this is negative. These are integers.
If you are adding negative integers, think of it by owing money.
If you have 3, negative 3, and you bring 5, you are left with 2.
Try this problem. Negative 7 plus 3.
You should make a number line to solve problems like this. You start at negative 7 and you go 3 spaces to the right. 1, 2, 3. And you'll get negative 4. Great job. I'm Batman.
Integers.
By Nelia, Zaman, and Kira.
Team Zebra. An integer is a number that's not a fraction or a decimal. It can be a positive or a negative.
These are the numbers that you use. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9.
These are negative problems. Think of it as owing money, and you owe more money. So the problem is negative 4 plus 6. You can use a number line to help you, so the answer is 2.
Positive. So the problem is 15 plus 2. You can use a number line to help you. So you go back 2 times. The answer is 17. And for another problem, 5 plus negative 3, you use a number line there too, and it equals 2.
Also think of positive as getting money, which is the opposite of negative.
The end.
The end!